Welcome back to the MLS Review Show. DC and Chicago both need victories, but first, can Philly stay on top of the East? Last time Toronto and the Union met, the Reds were on the wrong end of 6 goals, but this was a very different Toronto side. Ryan Johnson and Torsten Frings had strengthened the Canadian squad from front to back. After a road win against Seattle, Philadelphia were primed to finish with the top spot in the East. But Peter Novak's men would need Sebastian Latou to continue his late run of form to keep the offense firing. JP Delacamera and Taylor Twellman were at PPL Park for the match.
They're more attack-minded, they're more sound defensively, respect the opponent.
Game is underway. Silvio Petrescu is the man in the middle. Ka by Mapp. Mapp takes off with it. Lead pass into space. Freddie Adu has it. Has help coming. It's Williams. Williams in the box. Blocked. They'll try again. Saved by Kosic. Torsten Frings will clear it away. 9 goals in his last 10 games. Nice drop there. Mapp rides the line in front. Deflected wide.
It's Sebastian Latou, Justin Mapp, good combination. Little clever backheel, but Justin Mapp picking up his head. He's lively early on.
Avila getting more playing time here than he did in Dallas. Nice run. Gets himself into the box. Still with the ball. Laid it back. Quick shot. That was a great opportunity, but Plata sent it in wide. On the whistle, he'll put it up there. And Kosic got a piece of it. This portion of the match sponsored by Bimbo Bread, packed with goodness and baked with love. A giveaway there is hard to try to keep it in. He did, but he gave it away. Latou looks, shoots! Sebastian Latou gets Philadelphia the lead.
You put pressure on Toronto, they are going to cough the ball up. Justin Mapp in a good spot. But Torsten Frings has to get closer. Sebastian Latou's 20 yards from your goal, and he just puts it on a tee. This is when you know you're in form.
Here's Plata going the opposite way. Turned into a good ball for Soulsma. Against Gabe Farfan. Caleb come over to help. Here's a quick shot taken. Ryan Johnson has tied it with a deft touch.
At some point, Gabe Farfan's got to put pressure on Soulsma. You're just outside the 18-yard box. Valdez has to get in the Ryan Johnson, but Ryan Johnson does a good job of getting in front of Carlos Valdez.
Latou, nice ball. Williams in the box. The shot deflected. Save. Kosic rebound. It's still loose and cleared away. Gains the halfway line. Looks long. Finds McInerney behind the defense. In the box is McInerney. One cut. Then the shot. Saved by Kosic. There is no rebound. Zavarisi. Up the middle. Long distance. And Wonderman's got back before Philadelphia is in the playoffs. That's it. 1-1 result, and the Union will go on to the MLS Cup playoffs in this, their second year. Congratulations to Philadelphia.
Unbelievable.
Chicago had followed their disappointing loss in the U.S. Open Cup final with a stagnant performance against Dallas, and now they were all but eliminated. Could the Fire play spoiler to a DC United side that still had playoff aspirations? But those aspirations hadn't shown up lately. 3 losses in a row meant United's games in hand had dwindled. But there was still hope. The return of Dwayne De Rosario from national team duty was a welcome relief to Ben Olsen. Dan Kelly and Jim Cosimer were at RFK Stadium when the teams collided.
You saw the KeepDCUnited.org tifo displayed by the wonderful fans for DC United.
Nicely ahead to Nyako. He's got Papa down the right side. Papa waits. Papa turns. Fires! Big save right on, but it had some heat behind it. For Chicago is a little edge on the passing for Frankie's boys. Now into the box. Grazzini to Papa. Turns and rips it wide. As you can see, look at the move. Dominic Oduro. The long flick. Big rebound. And Bill Hamid finds it just in the nick of time. Ford turns it in. And they're going to go to the spot.
Collectively as a team, but this ball is dangerous in here. You see that little touch on his ankle.
Dwayne De Rosario. looking for his 15th goal of the season. And perhaps to win the match for DC United. Make it 15 for Dayro.
De Rosario, he's not going to bungle that attempt.
Chavez tangled up in the midfield. Good turn there by Patrick Diaco. Baruch to Segares. Corsini! Back of the goal! Sebastian does it again!
Let's put this in perspective. It's only a tie. They need another. It's a good ball in by Niaco, and we've seen that before. Very pretty placement.
Pass was telegraphed for Diego Chavez, and Birch breaks it up and right back on it. Here's Baruch twisting and turning into the box. Gonzalo Segares! Chavez! They do it! Miraculous comeback! Diego, where did you go? You come back in the nick of time, and the Fire trying to steal one tonight inside RFK.
This ball comes in from Segares to Baruch. Baruch spinning, rewards the run, never gives up on it. An open net for Diego Chavez. Number 99. Bookends them. Goals in the beginning of the year, goals at the end. Love it.
And right now, this year ain't done now. And the final whistle sounds. Call the cops. Frankie Klopas' Chicago Fire walk into RFK and steal one.
Coming up, Columbus look to solidify their spot in the East. Catch up on all the relevant soccer stories around the world each weekday morning with The Kickoff, compiled by fan favorite Simon Board. Whether it's a story about the latest European superstar linked to an MLS team, a controversial quote from a head coach, or a game preview with an interesting slant, you'll find it in The Kickoff. With as many as 20 links within the article, you can learn all you need to in the world of soccer with just one stop each morning. Welcome back. Dallas host Vancouver, but first, the Revs are out to play spoiler. New England was eliminated from the playoffs, but sometimes a team playing for their jobs is the most dangerous. With Benny Feilhaber looking to get back on the national team radar and Shaw Reed Joseph in the final year of his contract, New England was primed to get the upset. Columbus wanted to head into the playoffs on a hot streak. Robert Warziha's men would be sure to come out aggressively. The return of Eddie Gavin had added renewed bite in the midfield, and the crew hoped it would take them deep in the postseason. Brad Feldman and Jay Heaps were at Gillette Stadium with all the action.
It'll be Columbus kicking off, wearing the gold uniforms, moving from right to left. Shari does really well there. He's finally squeezed off of the play. Well, now through ball. Renteria racing for it. Mendoza is at the far post. Shuttleworth a full stretch. Palms it just enough. Gavin. Duca on the turn. Continues to dribble, slides it for Mendoza. Toe pokes it just wide. Shot for offside, the flag stays down. Oh, Barnes got bumped. Side volley, 1-0 Columbus.
He's been difficult all night. That's just an easy flick on here. Takes a funny bounce on Barnes, and Mendoza just pounces. Knows exactly where it's going to get it here. He doesn't even think about taking it down and just beats Bobby near post. That's the man, 12th goal of the year.
Coming back, Caraglio, what a foot save. I don't know if Hesmer knew anything about it, but he made himself long and just got a piece of it.
That was just an amazing save. This thing is laced, and it's going the other way.
The next year will be better for this.
Jay, I think that's closer to how he feels about the fans and the situation here. Oh, a shot that makes it 2-0. Dilly Duca.
Watch this. It's another long ball from Hesmer, and Dilly Duca just takes an excellent touch, beats Kevin Alston down the line, and buries it back post. Look at this shot. Oh, it just sees the back of the net. Bobby Shuttleworth can't reach for it.
And the Revs right now chasing the game. Forward by Miranda. The Chilean with a good ball for Renteria. Who centers. This could be 3. Woo! Wow! What a smoker of a shot by Mendoza for his second of the game.
Well, here it is. It's naive defending here. Renteria just gets in a position, and Correa's left there by himself. And watch this ball across. Great ball, all by himself, and he just ropes it into the corner. Excellent finish. You have to credit Mendoza on that play, because that is not an easy ball, and he hits it on the laces, and there's the celebration. He's excited.
He may have a pop here. He does. Mesmer makes a save. It's not Fortress Foxborough like it used to be, Jay. The Columbus Crew clinch a playoff spot. The Revs get shut out 3-0 at home on the last night of their home season.
Dallas had stopped their 4-match scoreless streak and clinched a playoff spot, but the team was still dealing with heavy fatigue and an upcoming must-win CCL game. Even so, Shellis Heinemann played his preferred starters for the home match against last-place Vancouver. But the Whitecaps were no pushovers. Without playoff pressure, the expansion side had begun to work as a unit. Long Tan got his first goal, and the center of midfield had been hard to break through. Could Vancouver get their third win in a row? Glenn Davis and Steve Jolly had the call from Pizza Hut Park.
FC Dallas in possession. They'll be attacking from the right to the left. Camilo now. Harvey runs over. Camilo looking for the far post. Huge save, Kevin Hartman.
A good strike by Camilo, but it's Kevin Hartman coming high with that right hand. It was dipping into goal. Kevin Hartman doing what he's done so many times with his career here in FC Dallas.
Camilo was onside, pulled his run off. Thought he was in an offside position. George John initially keeping him on. Now it's Chavez. Jay Demerit closing down hard. Chavez! Chavez!
He's off and running, but you can see Jay Demerit getting down, trying to make a play. It slips through his feet, and it's calm and collective. Marvin Chavez, who puts it to the far post with a wonderful finish beyond Joe Cannon. But it's Vancouver who has really struggled, lost every game this year when they have given up that first goal.
Kalfan, top of the 18-yard box, another big save by Hart. Brett Shea. Speed versus speed down the left-hand side. Chavez! Puts it in the back of the net, but he's in an offside position.
You can see there, clear as day, 1 or 2 yards off. And I got to tell you, Chavez has to be better.
Jackson out, in behind the defense. Goes down from Demerit. Jackson, 1 versus 2, goes to the far post. There's that conversation where you're talking about in the first half. Daniel Hernandez, driven ball, looking for the far post. George John, touched in, top of the 6-yard box. Brett Shea, 2-0.
You can see here, Daniel Hernandez throwing it inside the box. George John doing a good job, just staying involved with it. Battling hard is Ugo Ehimolu. Let's give Ugo Ehimolu an assist there. Why not? Because Brett Shea on the end of this one with a lot of time and just as calm as possible, steps up and finishes it and puts it in the back of the net, and FC Dallas goes up 2-0.
Absolutely nothing Joe Cannon can do about it. Look at that pace. Good combination passing tonight. That triangle pass. Castillo's onside. Can Roshaw catch him? Castillo, 1v1, far post!
Vilar served one of the better balls of the night. You can see there Jackson just calling for the ball, but no, he wants to go far post. And what a great angle taken by the keeper, Joe Cannon.
Cut out by Kalfan. Looks for Austin. George John. Battle of 2, 6'4". Jordan Harvey into play. Look at that save from Kevin Hartman.
And it is there. FC Dallas with 3 big points.
9th win of the season at home for FC Dallas. Our Budweiser man of the match, Kevin Hartman.
Coming up on the MLS Review Show, Seattle packs their final home game. MLSsoccer.com is home to the best original soccer content on the web. This includes regular weekly features like John Bolster's Monday postgame, kicking off each week, reviewing the events from the previous one. On Tuesday, the MLS Power Rankings come out, illustrating the current position of each team in the opinion of the editorial staff. Postcard from Europe features a Q&A with American playing abroad every Wednesday. Peer into the mind of MLS Soccer's Jonah Friedman every Thursday with The Throw-In. Finally, Fridays bring the Armchair Analyst, where Matthew Doyle breaks down a statistical or tactical trend in the world of MLS or the U.S. national team. All of this and much more, including all the breaking news and updates, every week on MLSsoccer.com.